Hola, pues nada, hoy empezamos juego nuevo, el Alan Wake 2. Tengo unas ganas de jugarlo enormes. Vais a ver que voy a jugar a oscuras, ¿vale? ¿Esto por qué es? Porque quiero cagarme encima mientras lo juego, ¿vale? Quiero pasar miedo de verdad. Entonces, pues lo vamos a jugar completamente a oscuras, este juego, ¿vale? Así que perdonad si no se ve bien en la cámara, pero bueno, yo no soy especialmente bonito de ver y el juego tiene una pinta increíble, así que os jodéis. El Armored Core lo vamos a seguir jugando, ¿vale? O sea, ya voy por el capítulo 4, o sea, me quedará 3 horas para terminarlo, no creo que me quede mucho. Y me quedará 2 vídeos más de Armored Core. Y nada, pues nos vamos a poner ya aquí a jugar al Alan Wake. Lo iniciamos y a gozarlo. Tengo muchas ganas. Todo lo que he leído del juego son cosas buenas. Todo, o sea, no he leído nada malo del juego. Así que he visto que dura unas entre 25 o 30 horitas por ahí, que eso me parece súper largo para un juego de este género. Así que nada, habrá que disfrutarlo. Joder. Bueno, que sí, que van a vender mis datos a China, vale, eso ya lo sé. Vale. Vale, idioma de diálogo lo voy a jugar en versión original. Idioma de texto sí. Rendimiento, sin duda alguna. O sea, si tiene opción de rendimiento, yo lo juego en rendimiento. Vale. Pues nada, prepárense que se viene. Nueva partida. Vamos a jugar en normal, ¿vale? O sea, no sé cuánto de difícil es, pero yo el Alan Wake 1 no lo jugué. Sí que he visto en plan el juego, cómo es. O sea, tipo el resumen del juego antes de empezar este. Pero no lo he jugado, ¿vale? Así que en principio lo voy a jugar en normal. Y si veo que es muy fácil, lo cambio y ya está.
Back to the beginning. We all come to a story with hopes and expectations, looking for an answer. Sometimes it would be better to live with that hope without ever knowing the full story. In a horror story, there are only victims and monsters. And the trick is not to end up as either. But trapped by the genre, we are all ripped to pieces along the way. This is not the story I hoped it would be. This is not the ending I wanted. This story will eat us alive. This story is a monster. And monsters wear many faces.
¿Qué cojones? Parece Gollum, ¿no? Un Gollum gordo. ¿Qué cojones? Está pálido y gordo.
Where'd he gone?
Hostia, se ve guapo el juego, se ve muy bien. Y no por el culo, sino en general se ve muy chulo. Cojones. Madre de Dios, cómo empieza. Madre de Dios, cómo empieza esto. Uf, cómo me voy a gozar este juego, cómo me voy a gozar este puto juego. Vaya puta intro. Vaya puta intro que han hecho. Vaya putísima intro que acaban de hacer. Madre de Dios. Bueno, el juego a nivel gráfico es una cosa espectacular.
Hey, kiddo. How are you?
I'm good, Mom. How are you?
This trip might take a little longer than I thought. I'm sorry I've been gone so much lately, Logan.
Oh my god, Mom, it's not your fault people get all murdery. What happened?
Just work stuff.
Right. Well, Dad and I are just watching the latest episode of Night Springs here. Mom, it's so good.
No spoilers. I'll let you get back to the show. You were supposed to wait and watch with me. I love you both.
This is what happens when you go on work trips, Mom. Love you too. And say hi to Casey. Tell him to stop brooding so much.
Logan?
Qué barbaridad, Qué barbaridad cómo se ve.
Logan thinks you should try cheering up.
Snarky kid. Wonder where she gets that from.
can't be a coincidence that another body turns up just as we arrive in town. Feels like the killer's leaving us a message.
I'm glad you're on this case with me, Anderson. It's right up your alley. You should take lead. Think of me as the backup.
Okay. Any words of advice?
Nothing that would cheer anyone up.
Es una barbaridad cómo se ve el juego, ¿eh? A veces no estoy seguro de si es de si es el juego o es algo real. O sea, porque sale lo más tocho gráficamente que se ha hecho jamás.
A deputy was supposed to be here to show us to the crime scene. There's the car, so where's the deputy?
Eaten by a bear? I'll check out that map.
El regreso 1, invitación.
Worth memorizing before we get swallowed up by the trees.
I should take a look at that map. I think I hear someone. Could be our deputy.
I can go take a look.
¿Por qué no puedo ver el mapa? Ah, vale, ya está. Vale, esto supongo que será una zona abierta esto, ¿no? Vale, vale.
Hey, over here. Hey there. Agent Casey, right? Sheriff Breaker said you'd be coming by to take over the case.
You're half right. Anderson.
Saga Anderson. I'll be leading this case. Seems you already know my partner, Alex Casey.
Shoot. Sorry about that, ma'am. I'm Deputy Mulligan. I just figured that, you know, that, Federal agents right here, Thornton. My partner, Thornton, down at the crime scene. He's not what you call the sharpest axe in the shed.
Right here? What do you mean? Are they with you? Oh, shit! They didn't hear me, did they?
Were there any witnesses?
Yeah, a couple out-of-towners. I wonder what they were doing sneaking around the woods at night.
Mention the city folk. It's pretty suspicious.
Not that we have anything against city folk, right, Thornton? But don't worry. Sheriff Breaker took them back to town a while ago.
Me vendría bien un uniforme.
What can you tell us about the crime scene?
Tell them about the heart.
I was getting to that, Thornton. Well, we reckon there are some organs that are currently outside the victim's person when they should be, well, you know, inside.
I want to see the body. How do we get there?
Oh, sure, that's real simple. Just through the hole in the fence, down the hill towards the lake, around the old convenience store. You can't miss it. Everything's been closed since the area was fenced off. The store, the campground, all of it.
Mulligan, tell them I'm here, waiting. I'll show them around.
They got it, Thornton.
Before we get to the crime scene, there's time to review the facts of the case so far. Make sure I'm seeing the clues clearly. The Mind Place. My version of the Mind Palace technique. To sift through clues and work the case. Building the Mind Place again for each case. using each field office as a model in my head. The facts are on the board. Everything we know about the previous murders. Worth taking another look.
Terapia de investigación es una técnica mental en la que Saga puede analizar las pistas y avanzar con la investigación. Vale. Vale. Se ha producido una serie de asesinatos cerca de la localidad de Bright Falls. Averiguar qué tienen que ver ayudará a contar el asesino. Método del asesino. Las diferencias en los asesinatos. Hinchazón común en los cadáveres, pero no es la causa de la muerte. Traumatismo torácico. Exposición del agua post-mortem. Víctimas. Todas las víctimas desaparecieron en 2010. No tienen nada más en común. Vale, a ver qué perfil del asesino. Tatuaje post-mortem en el cuerpo. La tercera víctima estaba cubierta de tatuajes ilegibles. ¿Sería un mensaje al asesino? Quizás su arte. Las víctimas de los asesinatos no parecen tener nada en común. La herida en el pecho parece hecha por un carnicero. Joder. Vale. Contusiones en las muñecas y piernas. Corte profundo en el pecho. O sea, falta el corazón. Y todos los cuerpos aparecieron hinchados. Ted Lane, dentista. Heridas de arma blanca, hinchazón, contusiones en las muñecas. Dieron a la víctima por desaparecida en 2010 y la descubrieron en 2012 enterrada en una tumba poco profunda. Allá en 2018 en Cauldron Lake, en 2018. Le faltan órganos. Un acto de depredación. En el cuerpo no parece haber pasado 8 años en el lago. Wendy Davis, profesora. Vale. Este es el que estaba hallado hace 2 semanas. Causa la muerte, herida en el pecho. El cuerpo está tatuado de forma ilegible. Percy Wolf, dueño de tienda. Hemotomas, corazón extraído y tatuajes muy raros. Vale, vale.
I see you're already hard at work, Anderson. Close to cracking it?
We're just getting started. Let's head down the hill to the crime scene.
Vale, hostias, el juego no se detiene. ¿No puedo equiparar más? Vale. Qué bien se ve el putísimo juego, madre de Dios. Vale. Con el círculo pongo la linterna, vale, está bien.
Hey, Casey. You putting me in charge. Why now?
Look, Anderson, you're a better detective than I am. You've cracked cases that had the rest of us baffled. I don't want to slow you down.
Are you thinking of retiring? You know what happens to cops who say this is their last case.
Real funny, Anderson.
Vale, eso aquí no puedo hacer nada. A ver aquí. Doberman desaparecido encontrado en el camino. Este fin de semana tuvo lugar una emotiva reunión familiar cuya señora Amada Smith se volvió a encontrar con su perro Coffee Bean. Vale. Sobre presión. Repostura campeona de Bright Falls. Caos en Cauldron Lake. Distribuirse en las cabañas de alquiler. Un hombre sin identificar ataca a los veteranos. Vale. La verdad que el puto juego se ve bien, Hostia puta. Se ve muy bien.
You okay to jump down?
I'm not that old.
Que me recuerda mucho al de Last of Us, este juego. Mirror Peak. La majestuosa montaña en la distancia no es otra que Mirror Peak, el emblemático monumento natural que domina Cauldron Lake. Desde el ángulo adecuado, su belleza se refleja con la tranquila superficie del lago que devuelve sobre esa imagen invertida. ¿Ah?
Okay, nature. Gives me a headache. There's too much sky.
Me parece a mí el tío ese.
I'll be back in a second.
Roger.
Bueno, vamos a explorar un poquito. No espero que no pase nada. Vale, aquí llegamos al mismo sitio. Coño. Portaforce, es importante la vale, sí. Eso no sé qué coño es.
Is that a kid's lunchbox? An Alex Casey movie lunchbox. Casey hates the endless jokes about coincidentally having the same name as a fake detective. He hates those cheesy crime books, but he really hates the movies.
Mi padre decía que cuando la vida te da limones, hace limonada. No tengo claro de dónde salen esos limones, pero quizá te sirve de motivación. Fragmentos de manuscrito. Los fragmentos de manuscrito sirven para mejorar armas en el lugar mental. Vale. Aumenta el tamaño del cargador. Consigue 2 tiros en la cabeza en rápida sucesión para aturdir al enemigo durante más tiempo, vale. Joder, qué curiosa la forma en la que hacen el menú, Me mola, me mola. O sea, es muy diferente.
Welcome back, Anderson.
Not a bad place to get murdered.
Espérate.
Getting back to nature is your thing.
I think I saw something. It'll only take a minute.
I'll wait here.
Sí, lo sé, o sea, soy horroroso. Yo tengo que explorar todo. Uy. Ah, vale, pues no me deja pasar por aquí. Pues nada. Mi gozo en un pozo.
Good to see you still in one piece, Anderson. Forest can be a dangerous place.
Damn. Should have brought an umbrella.
I like the rain. The only thing around here that feels like home.
You think the local law had the sense to put up a tarp?
If they did, next coffee's on me.
How much clearer can I make it, Mulligan?
Tienda general de control.
Hey!
Deputy Thornton, I take it.
That's me, at your service, ready to get this case solved. Now the body's behind the store. Come on, I'll show you.
Mira, está detectada actividad sospechosa. Al jardinero le parece ver algo moviéndose entre los arbustos. Se encontraron huellas en la zona, pero la presencia del jardinero las hace inservibles. Nota personal, instruir al jardinero. Martes 4 al 9, nada que informar. Algunos animales lo normal. Cazadores después del anochecer. Furtivos y disparos. Ninguno nuestro. Debo tener vigilada a esta gente. Quizás se lleven una desagradable sorpresa. Vale, un segundo. Quiero ver qué hay por ahí atrás.
I'll look around. See you in a bit.
Take your time.
Vale, hay muro invisible.
Can't go any further. Water's too deep.
The Witch Hat. Aquí vive la bruja en Controlling. Mucho cuidado, podéis resultar algún ron del lugar. Vale, aquí no hay nada de interés. Y Ernesto y Mitch me ha dicho que su familia se va de aquí. Vaya mierda, y ni siquiera le he dicho que me gusta. Total, ¿para qué? Dicen que sus padres buscan un trabajo mejor y ya de paso ella va a un colegio mejor. Ella va a un colegio mejor, colegio en la gran ciudad. Bueno, a ver, eso está un poco mal escrito, pero bueno. No me extraña, la verdad. ¿Quién querría quedarse en este agujero de Bright Falls? Se lo he dicho, me da las gracias. Las gracias. Trágame tierra. Lunes, anoche volví a salir. Fue en casa, ¿no? A la mierda. ¿Qué es eso? Es un paquete de pilas, vale.
A lunchbox again. Who's leaving these out here?
Sé que hay veces que las cosas se pueden desmadrar un poco, pero si alguna vez te sientes asustada, recuerda que Alan nos protege. Ah, qué raro.
Did you get lost, Anderson?
So, FBI, huh?
Vaya, iremos por aquí.
That's so cool. Hunting down psycho serial killers and shootouts with the mob.
No sé por qué me recuerda mucho a un juego de Naughty Dog. Por ahora. Dios.
Now this is the scene of the crime. We found him on the table. Now he didn't touch nothing, you know, procedures and stuff.
Thanks, Deputy.
No tar. You owe me a coffee.
Okay, let's start by examining our guest of honor. Does this fit the MO of the previous murders? Body is positioned on the table. Ritualistic.
Has desbloqueado tu primera imagen clave. Colocarla en el tablero de investigación. Te permite...
Another body turns up just as we arrive in town. Coincidence? Finding a Casey movie lunchbox out here can't be a coincidence. Another message. Doesn't look right. Think, Saga. Incised stab wound. Chest cut open. Heart removed. The killer left the heart right next to the body. Bruising on the wrist from the cargo straps holding him down.
Las condiciones indican que la víctima estuvo viva mientras estuvo atada. Arrancaron el corazón y lo dejaron en la mesa cercano. Algo irrumpió al asesino.
No.
Coño, si lo he puesto antes ahí.
Heart removed from chest, strapped by the wrists. Definitely matches the previous murders. But this time the heart and the straps were left behind. More clues to work with. This makes 4 murders that we know about.
Los pistas han resuelto la pregunta abierta y desbloqueando una deducción. A medida que avanzas en la investigación se abren nuevas preguntas y se actualizan los objetivos. Vale, investigar hasta el que averigua algo más sobre la víctima, averigua algo más sobre el asesino. Vale. Vale, eso es lo que estamos haciendo ahora.
Who is our victim? Who killed him? Need to find more clues. Multiple people were here. Multiple killers? Someone left in a hurry. Knocked the tripod over. Was it for a camera? Someone was drinking beer. They spent time here, waiting. Was he killed here or brought here after? For display. Any idea who the victim is?
Oh, I sure do. His name is Nightingale. He was FBI. He came to town about 13 years ago. I haven't heard a word about him since. Well, until now.
Nightingale? Robert Nightingale?
Oh, yes. You probably knew him. Brothers in arms. Oh, and sisters.
Hablar con la gente y examinar tu entorno son las mejores formas de descubrir pistas.
So you knew our victim?
Well, I didn't recognize him in his current state. But yeah, I ran into him a few times at Quantico. Never worked any cases together. After his partner got killed in the field, he went off the deep end. Got the boot pretty quick after that.
Nightingale went missing 13 years ago. 2010.
The same as all the other victims.
Certainly fits the pattern. Makes me wonder what was going on that year.
Probably something this town wants to forget.
So what happened to Nightingale after the Bureau let him go?
I only know the rumors. Depression led to booze, booze led to paranoia. He got some wild ideas in his head, chased ghosts until he fell off the map. Guess he ended up here.
I bet there's more to that story.
But no happy ending.
A ver qué más hay por aquí. Confía en el ojo de Casey tenía para la gente que quiere habituarlos.
Robert Nightingale, ex-FBI, came to Bright Falls 13 years ago. A creepy twig sculpture? Wonder what's inside. I should take a look around for a way to open this thing.
No te aclaras, ve paso a paso. Levantar las manos, sacar pollo de la nevera y dormir siesta. Vale.
I want to walk around for a minute.
You know where to find me.
Vale, levantar las manos, sacar el pollo de la nevera. Y echarse una siesta. Considerarlo un aviso que di los intrusos. Dicen que el lago es una caldera, un lugar formado por un volcán en erupción o por los socavones que dejan a su paso. Pero, ¿y si no fuera cierto? ¿Y si su aparición tiene un origen no del todo natural, sino más relacionado con la mano del hombre y es artificial? Yo creo que ese lago no se formó, sino que fue diseñado y tiene un propósito. El lago es un escondite. Bajo la superficie en calma yace una maquinaria secreta lista para activarse con un solo botón. Los que tienen el botón están en esa gran casa junto al lago, a la espera. Lo sé. Primer dibujo, línea de agua. Vale, aquí hay un triángulo. Aquí hay dos triángulos. Vale. Y aquí está esos triángulos invertidos. Vale, vamos a ver qué encontramos por aquí. Levantar las manos, supongo que será este. Espera. ¿Cuál era?
Anderson. Hey, let's get back to work over here, can we?
Vale, ese es invertido. Y ese así, vale. Anda, mira, y aquí hay otro. Vale, este está hacia abajo.
Hey there, Mr. Deer. You remind me of a dream I had.
Vale, esto es hacia abajo. Anda, sí, joder, es que aquí hay un montón, macho. A ver, primero levanta las manos. Supongo que será de este de aquí. Luego saca el pollo a la nevera. Ese es este. Y te echas una siesta, que es este. Vale. Vale, así. Dos hacia abajo, así y uno contrario al otro, vale. No sé si... Ah, no, lavar las manos, vale. Lavar las manos, sacar el pollo. Vas a lavar las manos en el baño. Vale. Este... Vale, es este de aquí. Si no... Es este. Y pues, lavar las manos, vale. Sacar el pollo a la nevera. Y dormir siesta.
Hey, Casey. What's the forest's favorite shape?
Please, Anderson. Just one case without the
A triangle.
I don't get it.
Yes, you do.
Pero a ver si es que este lo he puesto mal. Ahora sí. Está mal puesto. Dice que no cojas nada si no eres uno de los árboles. ¿Qué es lo que me ha dado? Vendaje adhesivo, restaura una gran cantidad de salud, vale.
Welcome back, Anderson.
Sí, y ahora me vuelvo a ir.
I'll be back in a second.
Roger.
Vale, por aquí se vuelve al mismo sitio. Escribo esto para ver si vuelve a pasar. Y se me ha olvidado. ¿Te gusta ese punto héroe? Lo he conseguido para ti. Uf, ¿noto ahí algún que otro tirón de FPS? Dejo que ver una cosa. Ya está, ahora mejor. Vale, aquí ya no hay nada más.
I'm getting flashbacks. Remember Ohio?
Sure. The North Side slasher. But that case was completely different.
The trees, Anderson. He hid the bodies in the forest.
Did you get lost, Anderson?
A ver, habría que explorar un poco.
I think I saw something. It'll only take a minute.
I'll wait here.
Hello, this is Agent Anderson and Agent Casey, FBI. We'd like to come in and ask a few questions pertaining to an investigation. Nice talking to you, too. Locked. They really don't want people coming in here.
Good to see you still in one piece, Anderson. Forest can be a dangerous place.
Vale.
I'll look around. See you in a bit.
Take your time.
Vale, aquí ya ha estado. Eso está cerrado. Y aquí también ya ha estado.
They left a lot of garbage. Not the fastidious type.
Ah, pues no sé dónde más puedo explorar. Hasta aquí ya lo vimos todo.
Did you know barrier is inside of...
Es que ya toda esta zona la he visto ya.
Take it in.
So, essentially, we're standing in the gaping maw of hell.
You got it. I used to love geology when I was in school. I helped Logan build a great baking soda volcano for her science fair.
Cheating on a science fair? That's almost a crime, Anderson.
I'm not gonna say no to quality time with a volcano. I mean, my daughter.
No. Vale, es que puedo subir por aquí. Which rail? Bueno, por aquí no puedo avanzar, tengo un muro invisible. Coño, qué susto. ¿Qué cojones? Uf, estoy un poco perdido, En plan, ya es que ya he explorado todo esto.
Did you get lost, Anderson?
Large amount of blood on the table. The victim died here. I think... For now, at least.
Mm-hmm. Any...
Not sure. Need to think about it.
Vale.
Boot prints, indicating multiple killers. Quite the party.
Se acostaron aquí y tomaron unas cervezas mientras esperaban a la nueva víctima.
They planned for the murder to happen here, passing the time with equipment ready. They were waiting for him. But why Nightingale? He's been missing for 13 years. Why here? Why now? Profiling. Get into the subject's head. See what they saw. Feel what they felt. Use whatever I know about them to guide my intuition to a revelation. Piece it together.
Puedes usar los perfiles dentro del lugar mental de Saga para introducirte en la mente de los sospechosos. Vale, un segundo. Ahora vengo. No estoy, que he pillado algo de comer. ¿Es esto? Usar los perfiles.
This mug always cheers me up.
Vale.
Agent Nightingale has been MIA for 13 years. How did he end up here?
Up from the lake that's not a lake. It's dark. He was there too. You are not allowed in the lake until he says otherwise.
Robert Nightingale came from the lake before his murder. Nightingale was chosen as the victim. Why?
Flick the switch. It goes click. Lights are off. But somebody's home. Somebody's home.
This wasn't some random act of violence. This was a ritual. A Nightingale a component. They didn't see him as a person. More like a container for something.
Anda, mira, eso es todo el mapa de la zona, supongo, de Bright Falls.
Up from the lake that's not a lake.
The lake is connected to Nightingale somehow. Casey, let's take a look down by the lake. Lead the way.
Sounds good. This way, right?
Right.
Okay, well, I'll just wait here.
This one of your hunches, Anderson? Did something happen at the lake?
I think Nightingale came up from that direction. From the lake. Probably looking for shelter. Safety. They were waiting for him.
When you're ready, I'd love to hear what you put together so far.
Sure. It's not that complicated. Nightingale was out in the woods alone at night, possibly nude. The killers knew he was here, ambushed him, dragged him to the campgrounds, strapped him to the table, cut his heart out. But then they were interrupted by those witnesses, the Bookers. The job is unfinished.
That seems pretty complicated to me. What was this guy doing skinny dipping at this time of year?
Haven't figured that part out yet.
Mm-hmm. Lots of questions.
Lots of answers for us to find.
I didn't know trees got that big. Gives me the creeps.
You need to get out more. It is kind of creepy, though. Tracks. Barefoot. Nightingales? They come out from under the boulder.
It makes no sense.
There's a piece of paper on the ground. A page full of text on one side. Not a printout. Written with a typewriter. Old school. Lines scratched out and edits added with a pen.
Mm-hmm. Like a manuscript. Page of a story. Killer left a message.
for us. The text is about us. The victim was one of their own. FBI Special Agent Robert Nightingale. And then there was the page they found. The first step down into terrifying depths.
Reading the words. These words felt like a message.
Felt like a message.
Someone knew they were here, someone playing a game with them. An invitation. How could they not accept, even if they knew it would end up hurting them?
Someone's been watching us.
Playing a sick game with us.
You were right. This is right up my alley. Nightingale came this way. A witch with no heart. A strange echo of owl murder.
The victim was one of their own. FBI Special Agent Robert Nightingale, gone missing here 13 years ago. Now he had suddenly turned up, only to be murdered in a brutal ritual on the very day of their arrival. And then there was the page. This page, the first page that they had found, not the last. The first step down into terrifying depths. Secret truths trembling beyond the threshold. Reading the words, these words, felt like a message. Was a message. Someone knew they were here, what they were doing. Someone playing a game with them, leading them on. An invitation. How could they not accept? The sheer audacity of this impossible mystery presented to them, even if they knew it would end up hurting them.
We found a page in the woods. A story about these events. What is Nightingale's role in this?
No.
We found a page in the
Yo
woods.
no me,
A
yo me
story
caigo.
about these events. What is Nightingale's role in this?
I carry his words close to my chest now. Inside, the awful truth. You must dig it out.
Something was put inside him. In his chest. I must find out what. I think he came from the lake. But his tracks make no sense. Casey, I think something's been put inside Nightingale's body. Let's tell the deputies to get the body to the town morgue.
Okay.
Whoever wrote that page made sure it read like a story. Like a scene from a thriller.
I hate all of it. The text said we'd find more. I believe it.
But what's the purpose? They're twisting events to create their own narrative. To do what? Entertain some fantasy? Projecting their desires? Are we characters or the audience? Witnesses to their design? All the above?
It's all about
you made it
control.
back. Good.
Deciding what happens to who. Don't let it drag you in.
Too late. I'm already hooked. I need the next chapter.
I hope you didn't get stuck in any of those big puddles. Crazy flooding down there, huh? Just like I said.
Deputy, I want the body taken back to town for a proper examination, ASAP.
Well, sure. But the coroner won't be back in town for another week after Deerfest.
Not a problem. I'll do it myself.
Oh, and Sheriff Breaker called. to say he's got the bookers at the Oh Dear Diner in town. Oh, and I've got a key to the gate. It's a shortcut back to the parking lot just up the hill.
Thanks. Let's get the car, drive to Bright Falls, and talk to these witnesses, the bookers.
At the diner, right? I could use a cup of coffee.
Let's try that shortcut the deputy mentioned.
Sounds good.
Vale, esta sigue sin poder abrirse. Había que intentarlo.
Good to see you still in one piece, Anderson. Forest can be a dangerous place.
Seems like a nice town so far. Murders aside. Pretty woods. Cute lodge we got set up in. We should go for a hike if we get a chance.
Now you're just being mean, Anderson.
Deputies aren't exactly up to the task, but hopefully the sheriff will be more helpful.
Not a surprise about the deputies. Doubt they see much stuff this gruesome.
There's another lunchbox.
Estamos todos juntos en esto, héroe. Que tengas un heroico día. Qué pía más rara.
Can't fit the clues all together yet. Heart removed, tripod, tracks leading to a dead end.
A tripod? For a camera? To record a snuff film?
Maybe. And why take out his heart just to throw it away?
To stuff in something for us to find.
I'm gonna go check something out. Be right back.
Got it.
A ver. Ay, joder. Aquí no hay nada. ¿Qué va?
Here we are. I can't get that manuscript page out of my head. I've never seen killers reach out so directly before.
Damn impressive work so far. With your technique, these hunches were moving fast.
I wasn't sure about taking a case so far from home, but I'm thrilled to be here for this mystery. Need to swing by the lodge to get anything from the field office?
No, I'm all set.
I'll park there anyway. I want to walk to the diner, get a feel for the town. The diner's just up the waterfront. Shouldn't keep the sheriff and our witnesses waiting.
I smell coffee.
That concludes our debate on what...
I'm gonna go check something out. Be right back.
Got it.
And boy, what an eventful day here in Bright Falls. By now,
I need bolt cutters.
So sleepy. Just a few more days. Just a few more days.
It's not opening.
¿Qué cojones? ¿Es mi habitación? Sí, tiene pinta.
Good to see you.
Just how much coffee have you had today, Charlie?
I need something to cut this.
Don't know, don't care. Not to toot my own horn, but I am pretty darn sure my hour float will be done.
Welcome back, Anderson.
Let me guess. The FBI. Welcome to Bright Falls. It's nice to have you here. I got you both some coffee.
Ja.
Oh,
Ya
it's
estoy.
Washington's finest.
Nice to meet you, Sheriff. I'm set for coffee.
You know, I wouldn't say no to another.
I'm Agent Saga Anderson. This is Agent Alex Casey.
Tim Breaker. And let me just say, I'm happy you two are here. Frankly, we could use the help.
Your deputies said you had a couple of witnesses here.
They made them sound like suspects.
Mulligan and Thornton are still on about that? No, No, the Bookers don't strike me as the murdering type, but you can decide for yourselves. They're just inside having coffee and pie to calm their nerves.
I'll see what they have to say. Casey, you compare notes with the sheriff.
Take your time.
Can't believe that happened. Still feel like I'm gonna be sick.
Come on, Ed. Have some pie. It'll take your mind off things.
We've looked through the case files you sent over, Sheriff. Have you had many people besides...
Excuse me. I'm Agent Saga Anderson. Are you the Bookers?
That's us. I'm Tammy, and he's Ed.
Hello, officer.
Just Saga is fine, Ed.
So, are we being charged with anything? Because if not, we'd love to get back to our hotel and decompress after what we saw. Take a bath, scream into pillows, that kind of thing.
We're not charging you. I just have a few questions. Nothing to stress about, okay? So what did you see in the woods?
This naked dude came out of the lake, and he was acting crazy, shouting weird shit at us. He must have been on something.
Unless skinny dipping at dawn is a thing around here.
Then we heard shooting. We ran into these psychos in deer masks. They were tearing into the naked guy with knives, like some kind of satanic cult. And then we bolted and called the cops.
What were you doing at Cauldron Lake last night?
I'm a writer. True crime. We're here from New York, doing some research on a famous novelist, Alan Wake, who went missing here. I was down at the lake, getting some details. Perfectly legal.
What makes you say it was a cult?
The masks and knives aren't enough.
They were shouting, "Cult of the tree, the cult of the tree, cult of the tree." Oh, and then we found her. The whole thing was terrifying. That's all.
Ah. Qué raro.
The cult of the tree. What aren't the Bookers telling me?
I found their necklace. The symbol is 2 triangles.
The cult wants their spruce tree back, Tammy.
Finders keepers, Ed. My publisher will want this on the cover.
Tammy found something. A necklace belonging to one of the cultists. The Bookers were at Cauldron Lake. Why?
The fence was built to hide what's there. They say the writer fell in the lake.
Private party. No trespassing.
My book has questions. Past the bolt cutters.
They broke in for the sake of Tammy's book. Nothing to do with a murder. They were telling the truth.
Hey, how's it going?
So you found something there, right? A necklace these cultists may have dropped.
Okay. Wow. How did you put that together?
It's evidence. You need to hand it over.
Told you not to keep that thing, Jimmy.
Thanks. This could prove to be helpful. Do me a favor. Stick around town for now in case we have any more questions.
Like we'd even dream of missing dear Fed.
Oh, God. Saga! Saga Anderson. As I live and breathe. I thought we'd never see you back here after that awful, awful thing happened to your baby girl. How are you? I'm sorry. Who are you? I don't know what you're talking about. It's me, silly. Rose. You know me.
I don't think I do. And what horrible thing happened to my baby girl?
She drowned. Your daughter. That's so weird. You don't remember.
How do you know I have a daughter?
Oh, I know what this is. You're blocking out your traumatic memories. Happens on TV all the time.
No. You're mistaking me for someone else.
If you say so.
What the fuck?
All set? My guys have Nightingale at the morgue if you're ready to go take a look.
Let's go. Well, Casey, I got a lead. Looks like we're dealing with a cult. The cult of the tree.
A murder cult. Fuck.
Have you heard of this cult of the tree, Sheriff?
Only the urban legend. If you're in the woods at night, the cult will get you. That sort of thing.
Hey, what do you know about that waitress from the diner?
Rose? Yeah, she's a bit of a space case. Always has been. Why? What'd she do now?
She kept saying that my daughter drowned. She even knew my name. It was all very weird.
Rose has a talent for saying the weirdest thing possible. But it's best not to take it personally.
Hey, boss. Corpse is downstairs ready to go.
Yep, in the morgue, all prepped.
I'd like to take a closer look as soon as possible. Lead the way, Sheriff.
Oh, this is the Bright Falls Sheriff Station. Anything you need, just let us know.
We appreciate the support, Sheriff.
I'll be right with you, sir.
Yep.
No speeding happening here, I see. Sir, some patience, please.
See you around. Agent?
Oh dear, I am a tourist, and it appears that I'm lost in the woods. You've only had a tour guide, also. It's bear season. Oh no, a bear.
So we share a morgue with the funeral home next door. It's a shoestring budget.
Help.
Our only coroner rotates between a few other towns, and he's away this week. But you can handle this, right?
I'm qualified to perform examinations. Yes.
Something about morgues. They always cheer me up.
I can't say I feel the same.
Coño, qué susto. ¿Qué es lo que he recogido? Analgésicos, pequeño tapador, restaurar una pequeña cantidad de salud. Aquí.
I can't get through this.
Lol.
Okay. Let's take a look at our patient. I'll start with the external inspection before performing the internal examination. What was the cause of death? What other clues can the body give me? This looks like text. A tattoo?
Nightingale didn't strike me as a tattoo guy.
There's writing on here. Can't make it out.
Writing? How'd they manage that?
Uh-huh. They did leave something inside his chest.
Defensive wounds. He put up a fight.
The body shows signs of being submerged in water post-mortem. It doesn't add up. We're dealing with an organized group of killers, not a lone serial killer. The cult of the tree is behind these murders. This case just became much more complicated. I'll need to start a new file. But it's my first cult case. Exciting.
Qué piba más rara.
These stashes could contain clues about the cult. Better keep an eye out for more. I need to know more about the cult of the tree if I'm going to shut them down.
Uf. Vale.
Think.
No sé.
That's not right. Figured all this out already. So this goes here, and that goes there. Time to see what Nightingale's body can tell us.
A ver. Escribiré cómo necesito su corazón. Como no distingo lo que dice.
Text is smudged. Looks inverted. Heart can't have been marked before removal. There's definitely something in his chest. Did the killers leave it there?
Ponte guantes, hija mía.
It's the same type of page we found at Cauldron Lake.
Nightingale hunted Saga. Didn't see her. The Taken could not see into bright light. Light hurt them, made them vulnerable. Nightingale had no heart, but here he was, killing.
Someone's created a fucked up fantasy about us.
Hey, hold on. We found these kinds of pages. I didn't think they were relevant to this case. I have them right here. No, wait.
Sheriff?
What the hell? Show me the clicker.
¿Qué pollas acaba de pasar?
Didn't see her. Could not see into bright light.
I'll make you pay.
He's coming. No weapon. The page said to get into the light.
Vale, déjame un segundo. Joder, lo dejo pausado.
The victim of a ritualistic murder turns into a monster. Is there a connection?
Looks to me like the cult of the tree is performing rituals to create monsters.
Maybe. We need to start with learning this cult's goal, their purpose. Right before things got crazy, Sheriff Breaker just vanished.
Maybe the sheriff knew more than he was letting on.
He seemed anxious, like he dreaded what was coming. One more mystery. The page places Nightingale back at Cauldron Lake. Calls him a Taken. We need to head over there, stop him, before anyone else gets hurt.
Okay.
We heard gunshots. Y'all okay? Did you get spooked by the bodies?
Sheriff Breaker disappeared. Nightingale turned into some sort of a monster, and there are offices down. You two handle things here. We need to get back to Cauldron Lake immediately.
Fuck me. That's terrible. We'll do what we can, man.
That's crazy, right, Thornton? Nightingale's heart was missing. How could he do anything? He's dead.
What do you mean the sheriff disappeared? Like poof? He's gone like magic? Magic's not real.
They're a fine pair.
Good day. My client has been held here.
Nightingale and his cult are dangerous.
Are you gonna let me speak to
We need
them?
to be prepared in case things escalate more than they already have. Can you call it in, Casey?
Smart choice, Anderson. Agent Casey here. Yeah. We need backup. The Bright Falls case. Whoever you can spare. ASAP. Think we'll actually find Nightingale at the lake?
The pages haven't been wrong yet.
We can't assume the person writing these pages isn't playing us.
I agree. But it's our best lead. I'm gonna take a quick look around. Meet you back at the car.
See you in a bit.
Qué juego más raro, macho.
Jakob, we're going to a cool guy's house to drink some brewskis. Are you coming? No, Ilmo. I'm very busy wearing a turtleneck and drinking wine. Oh dear, I know when you're
Rest easy, buddy. I need something to force this open.
tradition of Costa Rican myth, drinking at home alone in your underwear with no intentions of going out.
So, Rose, help me out. How do you think we know each other?
We all know each other around here. It's been a while, but I never forget a face. Or a coffee order.
Guess I just have one of those faces. Seen anything out of the ordinary in town lately? Suspicious people in deer masks?
No one's suspicious. But soon enough, there'll be lots of happy people wearing deer masks for Deerfest. Practically everyone will be wearing one.
Good to know.
Hello. Enjoy your day. Hi.
See you around.
No puedo hablar con nadie más. Nada.
Have a nice day.
How about that weather forecast for Deerfest? I've been working on this float for a month straight. If it rains, I am gonna lose it. It'll ruin all the paper mache. That shit is delicate. I'm sure we'll get a nice sunny day. Oh, so now you're a weatherman?
Did you check out the town, Anderson?
Just getting my bearings. Ready to go?
Waiting on you. clean, Anderson. I know why Nightingale was here 13 years ago. He was chasing a writer, Alan Wake.
Tammy mentioned him. She's writing a book on his disappearance.
You know the detective character from his books, Alex Casey.
Yeah, I've heard the jokes at the office. Cold case Casey. Murder case Casey. Sorry.
Ha. It's the same name, similar job. It's the first thing anyone thinks of. It annoyed me, but that was it. Then, 10 years ago, I started getting strange letters in the mail. Fragments of prose describing murders. You've heard the stories about what happened in New York. Some of it, at least. Bodies started to pile up. It was a murder cult. Turns out the fragments sent to me were from the crime books of Alan Wake. The cult was copycatting the murders from the books. In their heads, they were performing a ritual to bring Wake back. Their imagined prophet. After that case, I started looking into Wake's disappearance on the side.
And you thought this case might be connected to him? His name does keep popping up.
I just wanted you to have all the facts.
Next time, give them to me before we find ourselves in the middle of a horror story. The page says Nightingale's in something called an overlap. Need to figure out exactly what that means.
I'm happy I'm not in charge of this mess.
Thanks. Let's... build. Great. This area is supposed to be closed to the public. The writer of these pages knows what will happen. Because they're behind this, or because they can see what's coming. Impossible things are happening here. A world operating on different rules. I need to understand this strange logic. To see the clues. To solve the case. I've been thinking more about the cult of the tree. What sort of cult refers to themselves as a cult?
In my experience, they don't.
We're not seeing the full picture
Hey,
yet.
hello there. How are you folks doing?
Those restricted area signs.
Hello.
Damn thing.
Saga Anderson. Are you two supposed to be here?
I'm Ilmo Koskela. Fantastic to meet you. And yes, Stephen here hired me to show him through the woods. He's in town on important government business. Fixing this impressive piece of hardware.
I work for the FBC, ma'am. I'm authorized to be here.
And I bet you two are here about that murder. Nasty stuff. How's it going?
How did you hear about the murder, Ilmo? Do you know anything that could help us?
People tend to tell me things. The Koskela brothers are kind of a household name around here. Speaking of, if you're looking for some fun, stop by Watery. Just down the road from Bright Falls, there's our Coffee World amusement park. There's sauna ja vihta, And we offer a variety of guided tours, hunting, fishing, hiking, whatever strikes your fancy. You name it, we probably got it.
What is this thing?
It's just a monitoring station, ma'am. The Federal Bureau of Control checks volcanic activity and air toxicity levels. No need to worry, though. It's mostly for research purposes.
That's one gorgeous weather saga. Looks Nordic. I bet a family member made it.
My mother made this sweater for me. How do you know?
I knew it. My mom used to knit those sweaters for me and my brother. Watery, my hometown, was founded by Finnish immigrants. So between your name and the sweater, I figured your family might be from Finland too. Suomi, Finland. Ulla, Karjalanpiirakka.
Close. My mom's family is from Sweden originally. I don't know much about them beyond that. The sweater is just something to remember her by. Stephen, we're investigating a murder that occurred nearby. What can you tell me about your bureau?
Nothing that isn't classified, I'm afraid. But I don't know anything about a murder. Operations here are run by a different department. I'm just here to make some repairs. The wiring on this thing frays every couple months.
Yep, that's the raccoons. They grow real big here with teeth like you wouldn't believe. Can't gnaw right through a garbage can.
That's all for now.
Claro, signos de manipulación no habían cualquier alerta, pero resulta de lo más inquietante de hacer un informe. Vale, aquí ya estuve. Qué bien se sienta el disparo.
Let's get to the murder site, Casey. A lot of things about this case keep bothering me. But one thing feels really off. Breaker's disappearance. I don't get the feeling Nightingale was responsible.
He was about to give you more of those pages. Something didn't want us to have them? Or was protecting him from Nightingale? Spontaneous combustion? I don't know. Not the kind of disappearance we normally solve. Our crime scene's drowning. I never minded rain. Feels like home.
No sign of Nightingale. But the page did place him at Cauldron Lake, in an overlap. So how do we follow him there?
Maybe something around here will tell us.
Bueno, aquí ya estuve. Sigue sin haber nada aquí. Huellas.
birthday is coming up. I need toy ideas.
Toys. She's 14, Casey.
Okay, so what'll I get her?
Get her a book. Something weird and dark. Maybe that'll get her back into reading.
Vale, esta puerta está bloqueada aquí, no puedo hacer nada.
Bare feet. Nightingale. I'll see where these footprints lead. Can you comb through the crime scene one more time, KC? Just in case?
Honest. If anything comes up, I'll radio you.
We've seen this symbol before.
Good eye.
The tracks lead into the water. Where'd he go from here? I can feel something. A presence. Nightingale isn't far. I know Nightingale is somewhere around Cauldron Lake.
The tree was a threshold. This place and the dark place. You're in over your head. Next stop, Caldera Street Station.
The threshold. Like a doorway. Leading to Nightingale. It's somehow connected to a tree. Witch's Ladle?
Vale, aquí tiene toda la pinta de que va a haber un enfrentamiento.
What is that? Seems like it's reacting. These aren't the same tracks that were here before. They're headed into the tree, not out of it. My flashlight burned the dark stuff away. It was covering another page.
The fuse was in place. Saga stepped into the witch's hut. Inside, a bright light. There were objects that stood out to Saga, as if the light had manifested them.
The witch's hut. Okay. I trust the pages to lead me to the overlap. This is the witch's hut.
Anderson, thought I saw something in the woods. Probably just a deer, but I'm gonna check it out.
Okay. I found another page. Following up on a lead. Keep checking in.
Roger.
The page described the hut being lit and mentioned a fuse. The fuse box is missing a fuse. I need to find one to turn on the lights. This fuse is busted. This one looks good. People should really stop littering, though.
Vale, esto aquí ya lo he visto.
Another page. Making progress.
The image of the witch in the sign. Saga addressed the witch. The smudged line on the heart. The second part recited from memory. I brought you the heart, witch. Show me the terror. Saga pushed the heart through the hole in the sign.
Anda, vale, o sea que aquí esto es un sitio guardado, vale. Entonces, ¿cuál es mi siguiente objetivo? Whistler se tenía... Vale, se tengo que introducir el corazón. Joder, cuánto viento. Esa puerta se ha abierto ya. Hostia puta, qué susto. Vale. Identifica la linterna para quemar la oscuridad que rodea a los enemigos. Vale. Ya está. Joder.
Occultist. A monster. Like Nightingale.
Los consejos. Vale. A ver. Joder, un buen sitio lo han puesto. Vale, ahora leo la página del manuscrito. Voy a coger aquí recursos. Ay. Averigua lo que le depara el futuro en el mostrador. Vale. Voy a leer la página del manuscrito antes de nada. Vale, esa. Vale, no lo olvides, actualiza el código. Lotería de Washington 0513172339. ¿Qué entonces qué será? Vale, será el último, supongo, el 723. Siete, dos, tres, ¿no? Vale, pues será 39, 739 quizá. Sí. Vale, puedes seleccionar ambas en las ranuras de acceso rápido del inventario, al igual que los objetos curativos y arrojadizos.
I don't think I'm done here yet.
Tengo que tener cuidado con la batería de la linterna. ¿Y nuestro colega dónde está? Dejas que tendría que leer. Deja de leer la página.
Saga edged toward the broken door, her gun ready, flashlight aimed ahead. Nightingale said it would be here. The Cauldron Lake General Store was overgrown, left to rot. Saga thought about the cult of the tree. They'd been here, waiting, planning a gruesome ritual murder. Meanwhile, they played cards in the general store, like it was just another late-night poker game. Saga stepped closer to the door. Had the animal broken it? There was a loud crash. Saga found herself face to face with a cultist, a hulking figure in a raincoat. We watch in the night, wild eyes behind a plastic deer mask, an axe in his raised hand.
Vale, la respuesta sigue estando en esa tienda. Vale. Aquí ya está.
Figured all this out already. So this goes here, and that goes there. The page from the witch's hut seems to be describing some kind of ritual. Nightingale's heart disappeared from the morgue. Where is it now?
To get into the overlap, I need to find Nightingale's heart. Read the line imprinted on it, plus the line on the page to the witch's ladle sign. Then push the heart through the hole in the sign.
I need Nightingale's heart to get to the overlap. Where is it?
The cultist leaned close. He was there, but he was risen. Nightingale was there. The opposite of sunspots. Who said that?
That's not it. I don't have what I need to find Nightingale's heart. There must be more. Nightingale's heart. Where is it?
For a while, they played cards in the general store. The witch had stolen his heart. Get out of my house.
Nightingale's heart is at the general store, in a fridge. I need to check the general store for the heart.
Casey, I'm headed to the general store. I think I know how to get into the overlap.
Roger that. I followed some ATV tracks in the woods and got a bit turned around.
Did you get lost?
I've only been lost once in my life, Anderson. The years I spent with my ex-wife. I'll find my way back, don't you worry about it.
Vale, ¿cuál es la tienda? Es esta, ¿no?
The text on the heart is clearer now. Legible.
Sounds literary. But what does it mean?
I feel like I recognize this. The fridge. The heart. I knew it would be here. Like I saw it in a dream. And now I need to give the heart to the witch. Makes total sense.
Found the heart in the fridge. Just like the page said I would.
Ay.
Casey, there are cultists in the area. They're taken, like Nightingale. Watch yourself out there.
Yeah, thanks for the heads up. I'm still finding my way back.
You have the worst sense of direction.
Any city in America I can get through drunk and blindfolded. It's these damn trees.
Okay. I'm en route to Witch's Ladle. I need to perform a ritual to open the overlap. This case just keeps getting weirder. But it is exciting.
Sí, super exciting. Déjame ya solo un segundo. Ya estoy. Ay. Vale, aquí va a haber pelea 100%. Joder, son duros de cojones.
The wave crashed on the far side of the mirror. I brought you the Heart Witch. Show me the terror. I think I'm in the overlap. Are you still on your way? Casey! Casey, do you read me? Fuck. Okay, Saga. Going in solo. Logan? Logan! Where are you? What the fuck was that? Logan's back in Virginia. You're imagining things.
Please help me.
What was that? Wait. Did I get turned around? No, this is right. This place is looping. Like a nightmare.
El registro se metió en el lago y desterró la presencia oscura en el bosque aún quedaban poseídos. La presencia oscura retrocedió. La corriente atrajo...
Need to find Nightingale.
uno de ellos. Ya que la presencia oscura se había apoderado de él. Esa bruja había robado su corazón. Se hundieron bajo las aguas, el lugar oscuro, merodeando en las sombras, murmurando para sí mismos. ¿Está oscuro? ¿Me he perdido? ¿Dónde estoy? No recuerdo nada. Hace frío. ¿Cabañas de alquiler de lujo en Bright Falls? ¿Quién decía eso? ¿Alguien me oye? Necesito ayuda. Ya basta. ¿Por qué a mí? Tienes que acabar con esto. Sus formas se movieron. Eran ecos de los sueños del escritor. Aparecieron y desaparecieron. Hasta la siguiente historia. Y la siguiente. El escritor la había vuelto a escribir.
He's here. Nightingale.
Por aquí es por donde he venido.
Trapped here. Who escaped? Danger.
Who is that? It's like they're coming in over a bad signal. Nightingale's badge.
Vale, aquí se va a venir combate aquí. Vale, es por aquí. Pollas. Vale, aquí va a ser. Hostia, vaya, hostia,
Gotta move. Now. Get to safety.
No me he enterado. Así no era la historia. A ver, se esquivaba con el L1, no con el R1. Creo que ya varias veces. Hija de puta.
Go. What the hell is that? Need to get away.
No, me he vuelto a equivocar de botón. No le veo, no le veo, no le veo. Sí, anda.
Who are you?
What is this? Who are you?
Hear me.
I'm Saga Anderson, FBI. I can hear you.
Cauldron Lake.
Yes, I'm at Cauldron Lake. Where are you?
How to escape. In danger. The dark presence.
Danger. Thanks. Got it.
Hey! Are you okay?
No! It's my fault! It got out with my face! Scratch!
Sir, calm down. I'm gonna need you to take a breath.
He's changed the story. The dark presence. We must stop it before...
Easy now. First things first. What's your name?
My name is Alan Wake. I'm a writer. I've been...
Wake? Where did you come from? You've been missing for 13 years.
13.
¿Qué cojones? Vale, aprovechar para ir al baño y seguimos con el siguiente capítulo. Y creo que ya lo dejaremos con ese, será el último que hagamos. Vale, ya estoy.
Anders, where did you go? All of a sudden the radio stopped working and then that flooding just disappeared. crazy forest. Is this who I think it is?
Casey, say hello to Alan Wake. Mr. Wake, this is Special Agent Alex Casey. He'll escort you to our car. Casey, I'll meet you there, right after I take a look around. If the flooding's receded, there might be evidence we missed earlier.
Okay. See you there.
Alex Casey? How? Am I still... Is this the dark place? No, I can't.
Should look around. With the flooding gone, could be further clues out there. The flooding disappeared very suddenly. I wonder if there's any connection to the overlap. To Nightingale.
Take your time, but you should know these woods aren't the safest.
Yeah. It's getting dark. You have a flashlight? It's not safe without light. Right, Andrew, we must take them and keep them safe. Our lives.
A locked box. Is that the cult of the tree symbol on it? Notes and ammo. Looks like they're tools of the trade. The cult doesn't see their victims as people.
¿Qué cojones? ¿Y un lobo eso? Tiene oscuridad. Hijo de puta.
Even the animals are turning into monsters.
Dios, la puta madre. Vale. Página de manuscrito. Saga quema la sustancia oscura. De vuelta a Witchblade, Saga apunta a la linterna aquella sustancia oscura. Era la misma sustancia que Nightgale había dejado en el morgue. Había algo oculto debajo. Se marchó para ver mejor. Lo opuesto de las manchas solares en sus ojos. Más negro que la noche. Pronto ocurrió algo. La luz reaccionó a la sustancia. Cofre del arroyo. Pues habrá que buscar el cofre del arroyo. Pesca de hoy. Una perca amarilla y un lucio de tamaño mediano. Casi pillo una trucha del río, pero se me ha escapado. Pues antes del amanecer he visto a alguien fuera husmeando en el bosque. Tenía prismáticos, un telescopio o algo y tomaba notas, pero no me ha visto. Cuanto menos atención, mejor. Vale. Por aquí ya no hay nada más. Me voy a curar. Vale, arroyo.
There's something written here. A poem? Or a riddle? Reminds me of the nursery rhymes I read to Logan when she was little.
Un pájaro para la luz, 2 para la oscuridad, 3 para una pelea, 4 para un combate y 5 para una herida. 6 para la miseria, 7 para el final. El que sea da igual.
A little clothespin doll. Perfect weird souvenir for Logan. Something feels different. I should look around. A charm. Cute. It'll go great on the bracelet Logan made for me. Huh. That was strange. Gotta keep an eye out for more of these rhymes.
Many versions.
Mierda, amigo botón. Fuck, la cagué ahí. No pasa nada, no pasa nada.
Something feels different.
should look around. Charm. Cute. It'll go great on the bracelet Logan made for me.
¿Qué le va a hacer?
Huh. That was strange. Gotta keep an eye out for more of these rhymes.
Ay, y la nariz. Anda, mira, otro sitio guardado. Invitados, medicatos, sencillos, Nueva York, me pasa de miedo. Vale, aquí guardo rápido.
Another one of those rhymes.
Una madre cuervo en su nido se posa. A sus crías protege cautelosa. Para su hogar del monstruo proteger. Y su ansiado festín repeler. Pero solo un héroe valiente audaz podrá mantener separados la paz. Vale, aquí no hay nada. Vale.
Here's a rhyme over here.
La heroína valiente y fuerte partió de casa para corregir sus agravios en demora y pausa. Del bosque apareció el lobo. Vaya, yo creo que es que hay más figuras de estas. Vale, aquí no hay nada más. Vale, vamos a meternos en esa casa.
I feel bad for these guys.
Vale, aquí hay que tener cuidado. Aquí no parece que haya nada más. No, con la cámara aquí no puedo pasar. Ah, pues sí.
Creepy dolls. Mysterious rhymes. No weirder than anything else going on, I guess. Think.
No habrá canciones de Cauldron Lake.
Nope.
Nah.
Vale, que ahora rima el entorno cambió.
Keep trying.
Este de aquí, ¿no? Ah, vale.
Doesn't make sense. Sure.
Vale.
That's not right.
Vale, ya está. Vale, quiero ver una cosa. No. Vale, esto que dice, la heroína valiente y fuerte partió de casa para corregir un agravio sin demora y sin pausa. Del bosque apareció el lobo. La heroína valiente y fuerte partió de casa. Del bosque apareció el lobo.
I have a weird feeling something's changed. Oh, damn. What is this?
¿Qué cojones?
Another charm for my bracelet.
Evita que mueras por ese técnicos en lugar de eso. Vale, esto todavía no me lo voy a poner. Y una canción infantil, hay una sala de descanso. los huevos y luego las cosas.
We've reached the car, Anderson. How's it going down there?
I think I'm done here. I'll meet you at the parking lot. Another one of those lunchboxes.
Evidentemente vas a triunfar, si no, no serás un héroe. No hace nada. Vale, esto que era lo que decía. Una madre cuervo en su nido se posa. A sus crías protege cautelosa. Para su hogar del monstruo proteger y su ansado festín repeler. Por solo un héroe valiente y audaz podrá mantenerlos separados en paz.
Keep trying.
No.
Doesn't make sense. Nah.
No.
Think, Saga. That's not right. Doesn't look right. No. Nope.
Una madre cuervo en su nido se posa. A sus crías protege cautelosa. Para su hogar del monstruo proteger y su ansiado festín repeler. Va, es que igual me falta una pieza. Es que yo creo que esto va a ir aquí.
Oh.
O aquí.
Doesn't look right. Nah. Keep trying.
Pues ni idea. Porque todavía me queda por ver esta parte.
The cult is leaving supplies around for themselves.
Rock, tree. Are you right now? Piedra, árbol. Piedra. Me parece una esvástica. 8, vale, este va a ser el último. Pues sí, han puesto operaciones para niño con discapacidad severa, o sea. A ver. 7 menos 2, 5. Ay. Ay. Ya está. Eres uno de nosotros, uno de ellos. Vale, por aquí no puedo ir. Vale, aquí hay algo más. Vale, aquí todavía no puedo ir. Vale, me faltan cosas aún así, pero como seguramente volvamos, pues no pasa nada. Pues tiene un lugar seguro en teoría, ¿no? Bueno, me han dado muchísima munición de pistola. A ver, la pistola hay que mejorarla siempre porque es la que más munición seguramente tengamos. A ver, quiero ver aquí. ¿Cuántos tengo? Vale, tengo 17. Aumenta la velocidad de descarga, inflige un mayor daño a los enemigos que estén aturdidos, cegados o derribados. Mata a un enemigo para restar los dos. Vale. Vale, creo que voy a comprar esta.
In one fluid motion, Saga cracked open the shotgun, sending the empty hulls flying over her shoulder, and slammed the new shells in faster than she had imagined possible.
Vale, aquí esto ya lo hemos visitado. ¿Me podéis para la escalera? No. No. No funciona eso. Vale, perfecto.
You ready to go?
Nos vamos.
Mr. Wade, we're taking you back to our field office in Bright Falls. You can freshen up there, and then we'll talk.
Hey, Mom. Before you say anything, I'm totally fine. Don't freak out. Dad shouldn't have even texted you.
Logan? No one texted me. What's going on?
I'm totally fine. I slipped, that's all. God, it's not the end of the world.
Put your father on the phone.
Okay. Dad, it's Mom.
Don't worry, hon. Logan slipped in the shower and bumped her head. She has a slight concussion, but I'm keeping an eye on her. Lucky I heard her fall. She could have drowned.
Jesus, David. Why didn't you call?
I tried. It didn't go through. She's fine, really. But what about you? You sound stressed.
No, it's, just weird case, that's all.
Well, if you need a hint, my years of board game victories tell me Colonel Mustard did it.
I'll keep an eye out for him. Love you, Dave.
Love you too, honey. Want to say bye to Logan?
Just tell her I love her. Bye for now.
Qué rayada, tío.
Is there anyone you'd like us to reach out to, Mr. Wake? You've been gone a long time.
No. No. They'd be in danger. It'll come for me.
Okay, let's talk about something else. Robert Nightingale. Do you know him? You were both here in 2010.
The Dark Presence got him back then. That's the last time I saw him. 13 years. Fuck me.
Tell us about the pages. You had what looks like a title page with you. Return. Is this the name of the story on these pages? The writer's name has been scratched out pretty violently, but your name can still be made out underneath.
Scratched out. Yeah. Scratch.
Did you write these pages, Mr. Wake?
I'm trying to remember. It's a crazy jumble, like a nightmare. It doesn't make sense. I remember.
show for you here tonight. Alan Wake is here. Alan Wake, one of my all-time favorite writers and guests on the show. He's here to talk about his latest book. And as usual, our house band,
De madrugada.
Fuck.
La iniciación.
Talk show tonight? Waking up in places with no memory of how I'd gotten there. It was out of control. I didn't need another mugshot in the fucking tabloids. Had I already done the show? Was that a recording?
Good to see you, Alan. Great to see you. Welcome back to the show. Come on, sit down, sit down, sit down. Woo! Oh, man. It is so good to see you, Alan. This must be an exciting time for you. Tell me, does it ever get old?
So does what get old?
Publishing a new book. Are you okay there, my friend? You look like you've been cooped up in the writer's room for a few too many years.
This is exactly how I feel.
You know, I've waited so long to get my hands on the sequel to Departure. You left us on quite the cliffhanger. We've all been dying to know what "it's not a lake, it's an ocean" really means.
You and me both.
Well, our wait is over. Your new book, Initiation, hits the shelves tomorrow.
What?
That's exactly what every reader will be asking. This book is mind-bending. It's so cerebral. I mean, how would you describe it? An auto-fictional thought experiment? A horror story? A postmodern detective story?
Wait. This isn't right. I haven't written anything.
He's so humble.
Okay, you got me. Good prank, very funny. But yeah, sad to say, I've not written this. I'd remember if I'd written a book, right?
Or maybe it was written by your evil double. Well played, man! That is spot on! Playing the role here. Pretending the world of the book overlaps our own. That's very meta indeed. You see, Initiation tells the story of a fictional writer named Alan Wake, who is trapped in a nightmare, desperately trying to find the manuscript of a novel he has forgotten he has written. The book is set in New York, but it might not be New York at all. He is tormented by his dark doppelganger and guided by visions of a fictional detective he has written. That's right, Alex Casey is in this book as well.
I guess we'll just keep doing this the whole show. The joke's on me.
But isn't that what you sign up for with autofiction? No, but seriously, I found the structure of the reality you build in the book fascinating. It reminded me of The Matrix. I mean, the writer is physically in his writer's room, trapped there, and he projects himself out to this dark dream of New York through the story he is writing. Like astral projection. Did I get that right?
Yeah, that's exactly right. Go on. I should be taking notes here. This is great stuff.
Notes to that other Alan Wake in that room writing this as we speak? Are we all in your story, Alan?
Qué puta rayada. Qué putísima rayada.
I wish you every success with your new book, Alan. I hope it's as successful as your best-selling Alex Casey series. Initiation hits the shelves tomorrow. After this, I'm sure we'll all be eagerly awaiting the culmination of this hero's journey trilogy of yours. A book called Return, perhaps. Yeah, thank you for one of the strangest interviews of my entire career, Alan. Always talk of meta-narratives. Expecting to disappear once this scene ends.
Qué puta realidad de juego, tío.
Hello? I'm losing it. Something's not right here. I needed to get home. To Alice. What the hell was that interview? Some kind of joke? Initiation? I never wrote a book called Initiation. This felt like a bad dream. Could make a good horror story. Old Gods of Asgard. That name sounded familiar. I was a mess. I'd never heard of this talk show or Mr. Door before. None of it felt right. Was I losing my mind?
Hey! I think I've been locked in! Anybody?
Fuck. Now I have to find the code myself. Great.
Vale, es un código de 3 dígitos. ...665, vale, aquí está.
There was something here. A broken transmission I couldn't quite make out. What was that? A message? Impossible to say. There was something in the studio with me. I had to get out.
This is the ritual to lead you on.
Waking up from the nightmare, I felt like a drowning man gasping for air. This place felt familiar. A ghost of a memory surfaced, about writing here for countless days. A plot board for mapping out a story. On the index cards, the nightmare that just happened to me. A summary of the story so far. But other notes as well. Warnings. I had written them. I couldn't remember what it all meant. The name Scratch filled me with dread. I could trust these words. I had to act on them. You must write to escape. Thoughts and ideas could manifest as reality in this dark place. I'd use my writing to project myself out of this room, like a deep sea diver to go deeper and explore the depths of this prison for a way out. This room was my boat. Writing was my lifeline. I would start again at the talk show.
there. Alex Casey himself is here tonight. That's right. Sam Lake, ladies and gentlemen. The actor who has given his face to the famous detective in the film series. And of course we have Alan Wake here. Best-selling writer, the books, the films are based on. Let's do this! Welcome back to the show. So, Alan, as the creator of the character, how do you feel about this?
Sorry, what?
I know it can be an awkward question with the man sitting right next to you, but I mean, how do you feel about him in the role of Casey? Does he look the part to you?
He looks exactly like I always imagined Casey to be. It's uncanny.
Thank you. That means so much to me. I'm a huge fan of your books.
Este creo que es el director del juego.
Alan, because on more than one occasion, you voiced your reservations about the adaptations.
It's not that. They're their own thing. They've gone with choices that are different from mine. I feel protective about my stories, and these adaptations... I don't know. I guess I just wish I could have been more involved in making them.
Well, in that case, you won't have seen this either. We have a clip from the new film, Murder Case Casey. Should we roll it, or do you want to say something first, Sam?
Nah, just roll it.
This city was an old scar that refused to heal. The rain made it fester. It needed the sun, but there was only the night. I was tired. Insomnia covered me like a plastic film. I was watching the world through a rain-slick window, my own reflection haunting the view. I was trying to track down a missing writer. My only clue was a table lamp, shaped like an angel. The only thing to shed light on this sordid mystery.
That's great! Murder Case Casey! Great job, Sam. Very exciting and very meta. I'm looking forward to seeing more.
Wait, stop. What was that about a writer? About a lamp?
Claro, está todo igual. ¿Qué coño? Cinco, seis, cinco.
Hello?
Ah, no rain. There you are, Tom. Oh, not so much evil that not a bit of good as well. Not one without the other. Good to see you.
Hey, I can't seem to find my way out of here. Can you point me to the exit?
No totta helvetissä. Of course, Tom. The work will instruct its maker. I was gonna get something from the basement for you, but you can get it yourself now. The more cooks, the worse the soup.
What do you want me to get from the basement? And my name's Alan, not Tom.
Ja, mutta katsoppa, a man, but a man with a tool makes two, Tom. Eikö niin? And a man with a tool can build his own exit. It's in a shoebox, in the basement where you left it. Safe as in the Lord's purse. Here's the key.
Have we met before? Are you trapped in the dark place too?
You remember Ahti, the janitor. You can't be lost if you don't worry about where you are headed. So don't worry, Tom. The sun will shine even into a heap of twigs. Just remember to turn on the lights. It won't take long when you get to work.
I've been trying to find a way to escape the dark place. Any suggestions?
He who mouths about his troubles is the prisoner of his troubles. It's not easy to get out. But don't you worry, Tom. The home is still there where the heart is. I often think about it when I mop the floor and look into the puddle. Water is the memory of the world. Water finds its way.
The janitor was a bit out there, but still a friendly face. I had to trust the basement would get me out of here. An old lamp in a shoebox. Was this what the janitor had left for me?
Mm-hmm.
The lamp felt significant. A tool for bringing light to the darkness. I felt a magnetic pull between the lamp and the light overhead. Whoa! When the light jumped into my lamp, the whole room changed. Like something in a dream. Opening a way forward, the lamp was humming. The bulb glowed. It held the light now.
Esto es como lo de Harry Potter, ¿no? Lo que tenía Dumbledore.
I felt another surge from the lamp. I could use the glow in the lamp went out, shifting the light in the room. The light carved out something new from the darkness. Place wants to drown me. I'm losing myself. I have to fight it. I have to remember the clicker, the light switch. I lost it, but I have the lamp now. The lamp the switch was cut from. This place is a nightmare. Not real, and yet more real than anything. The danger and the horror real. It feeds off my mind, twisting whatever it takes into psychotic reality. I'm trapped here. I write to escape. I've tried this many times, written countless stories, forgotten how many. I keep failing, but I must keep trying. I use the story to dive deeper. Every word I write is a step forward on this spiral in the darkness. I dive to the bottom to find the answer, the map, and the key, and the compass. It's combined to form a door leading out. But how do you open a door that's not a door? At the bottom of an ocean, it's not an ocean. And a lake, that's not a lake.
¿Qué cojones? Vale, pues nada, lo vamos a dejar aquí, ¿vale? O sea, lo terminamos aquí. Déjame encender la luz, un segundo. Wow, ya está. Vale, así como impresiones iniciales del juego. Qué putísima locura. O sea, qué barbaridad. Qué barbaridad, o sea, quiero saber cómo sigue. Porque es que es una maravilla. Es una maravilla, vamos, o sea, me ha encantado. Me ha encantado. Mañana le daré otras 3 horitas y media, 4 horitas. Y así, pues yo creo que el martes, miércoles me lo habré acabado. Por ahí. Pero vamos, que me lo voy a puto reventar este juego. O sea, impresionante, increíble. O sea, las impresiones iniciales no pueden ser mejores. Así que nada, nos vemos en el próximo vídeo. Adiós.